Hey, fourth grade. I know we didn't get a chance to do our end of the year moving up ceremony where you guys come walking up the Marsh hallway and into the Attales School as official fifth grade students. But the situation is what it is. We missed out on a lot of things here at the end of the year, and that was one of them. But I don't want that to give you the impression that somehow we're not excited to get you. From everything I hear, you guys are an outstanding group of kids with good character. You're good kids. And we are really excited to get you next year. I know the fourth grade team is outstanding. And when you get up to the fifth grade team, I think you are going to be, again, really happy with the quality of teachers you're going to have in that fifth grade team. I can't say enough good things about Miss Bell, Miss Flynn, Miss Keeney, Miss Sharpley, Mrs. Hess, Miss McGowan. They're just a great group of people first and educators also. They do a lot of fun things. They're funny people. They're going to have you laughing. One of the biggest, things that puts a smile on my face every day is every morning I go down the fifth grade hallway and I make sure I say good morning to each of the fifth grade classes. And to see the excitement in their eyes, their smiles, there's just something special about being a fifth grader. And you guys are going to experience that next year. I'm really looking forward to getting you guys in a few months. Couple things about the Attales Middle School that we want you to know is we try to create what we call our Attales Family here, and pretty soon you guys are going to be part of that family. We try to feed the good wolf, as we say at the Attales School. And there's an old Cherokee legend about a Cherokee grandfather speaking to his grandson, telling him that there's a battle of two wolves inside all of us. One is hatred, it is anger, it is envy, jealousy, pride. And the other is joy, it is love, it is patience, it is kindness. And the grandson looks up at the grandfather and says, well, which wolf wins? And the grandfather answers, the one that you feed. So at the Attales Middle School, we try to spend a lot of time feeding that good wolf. And we do it through a couple different ways. Number one, we have here our Attales Sledgehammer. And hopefully many of you guys in fifth grade will get a chance to get this next year and also give it. So the way that this works is a teacher who finds a student in their life, and there might be a student that they have in their current year, might also be a student that they've had in previous years, but just a student that just is special, a student that inspires them through the hard work, positive attitude, things like that. And that teacher then gets the chance to present this sledgehammer to that student. And everybody signs it when they get it. We take their picture, we post it on our website, and now that student's job is to find somebody in their life that serves as an inspiration to them. And then that student then has to present it to a teacher. And it just goes back and forth between student and teacher. It's probably one of the most enjoyable things that I get to do as principal at the Attales Middle School is to give that sledgehammer out and to see the reaction on the face of the kid and the teacher as they get presented that hammer. Another thing that we like to do up here is we have Attales Family meetings where we try to take time several times a year, maybe 6 times a year or so, where we get into the gym and we talk about the good things that are happening in our school. Maybe it's an athletic event, maybe it was a service learning project, something like that. We have our kids say nice things about our teachers, or teachers say nice things about our kids, and that's another way for us to try and feed that good wolf. One of the other things that we like to do here also is service learning. So each grade level is responsible for at least one service learning project, and many of the grade levels do more than one. But it's an opportunity for us as a school to feed the good wolf in our community. We go out and we do something without any expectation that we're going to somehow get a benefit from it. So it's just simply us doing something good for someone else for the sake of doing something good. And that's an important life lesson. You don't learn about that in a math book or a science book, but it's probably one of those things that I call life credit. When you get an opportunity to do something. This year we had our 7th grade went out and raked leaves for the senior citizens, so there's opportunities like that for you to get involved in, which brings me to my next point. Get involved. There are lots of opportunities for you to be able to get involved in our school. We have student council, we have office aides, bulletin boards, sweepers, peer mediators, ambassadors, and if you have an idea of something that you want to bring to our Attales School, we want students to feel like they have a voice in what goes on here. So all you got to do is let me know, we'll talk it out. And that's how a lot of our activities came about, is because we had students bring the idea to us. So feel free to do that next year, but most importantly, get involved. The more you are involved in school, It's going to show in your grades, it's going to show in your attendance, and it's going to show when you get out of here in 4 years on your high school applications. Which brings me to another thing that we have here at the Attales Middle School that we started last year is our National Junior Honor Society for 7th and 8th graders. So you might be wondering why I'm bringing National Junior Honor Society if it's only for 7th and 8th grade, why I'm talking about it for 5th grade. And here's why. In order to get into that, you need to do the right things in 5th grade and 6th grade in order to be able to get into it in 7th grade. And what are those things? Academics. You got to be on your game with academics because it is an academic institution. But more than that, it's about service. Service to your school, service to your community. What types of things are you involved in? What are you bringing to the table, both at school and in community? How are you making our community or our school a little bit better? Maybe it's involved in ASAC. Maybe you're involved in a club at school. We're also looking at leadership. What kind of leader are you? Do you step up when things need to get done, whether it's on an athletic team or whether it's in a school activity? And also last one is your character. Those are the pillars of our National Junior Honor Society, but those start in 5th grade. So when you get in here in September, I want you to knock it out of the park with your academics. I want you to get involved in something. I'll be around, like I said, every morning to say good morning to you guys, and I want to start pushing some of you guys to get involved in some of these things when I spot leaders and when I spot people that have something special to offer. And I want you guys to feel like you can be a part of this. When you get up here in the Attales family, June 10th, you're officially 5th graders, so you're officially part of our family. We're excited to get you. One important person up in the Attales school, and we have lots of important people, but one is Miss T, our guidance counselor, our school counselor. So she sent me a message that she would like to play for you guys, so I'd like to play that now.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss T and I am the school counselor at the Attales Middle School. So I basically do the same job as Mrs. Alvarado or Miss Tully, just at the middle school. So if you have any issues with friends, schoolwork, anything at home, you can always come and talk to me. My office is located in the main office across from Mr. Burns, and I also have slips in the main office that you can fill out if you want to schedule a time to talk with me. I'm there for whatever you need, and I'm super excited to meet you all in September.
Miss T does a lot of great things here. Kids go out of the way to talk to her. She's a friendly face. She listens. Plus, she's occasionally has a couple gigantic dogs in her room, which is also a pretty good thing. So 5th grade, I'm proud of the accomplishments that you've had in 4th grade. I want you to first enjoy your family, enjoy your summer, enjoy your time off, rest up because it has been a trying last 3 months, which is why it's good that we have a summer that we can kind of regroup and recuperate. But when you get back in here in September, here's the plan. We are going to do our moving up ceremony in September, just before school starts, when we have our 5th grade orientation. So even though we didn't get to do it this year, it is going to happen. Okay, we're setting that up for next year, so I don't want you to think that you're missing out on that. And then we will have our 5th grade orientation just before school starts. We'll have information that'll go out about that, so you don't have to worry about it now. But so you'll get a chance to meet the teachers. The parents will come in. So that's the plan for the orientation piece. But for right now, I'm going to sign off with, I hope you have a great, enjoyable summer. And that I hope you're excited to get here next year because Attales is a pretty special place. We have a staff here that is second to none. I've been in a lot of schools, and I will take this staff over anybody, anywhere. And you're walking into something special. We're working to build on that next year with you guys after I hear all the great things about the types of kids that you guys are. So get involved. Get after it with your academics. Set yourself up for success for the National Junior Honor Society and for getting into those high schools your 8th grade year. Time's going to fly fast, so make sure you make the most of it. All right? You guys have a great summer. And don't forget to feed the good wolf in your own home over the summertime. Take care, guys.